This is Alabama's Morning News. I'm JT, and joining us now, I cannot wait to get some good tips from Lorraine Snyder-Hanley. She is 91 years old and blind and the author of Miracles on My Doorstep to talk about brain fitness. And during the commercial break, I was working on my Wordle puzzle, Lorraine. Do you do Wordle at all?
Yes, I have. I've done that. I'm totally blind now, so I can't. Some of the things I can't do, but trust me, my mind is going a mile a minute.
Well, it's
adding new words. So yes,
I'm not going to lie. You sound like you're 50 years old here. I mean, 91. I mean, you
50. That's a child. 50.
And a funny Lorraine at that too. So, all right, now talk to me about your blindness. Did that come on later in life for you?
Yes, it only came on about 4 years ago due to some of the effects of glaucoma. And
okay.
I wasn't expecting this late in life, but you take a challenge and you work with it. And hey, I've got some new challenges, and I'm learning right along with myself. I found that I listen a lot better, and my memory's even deepened more than it was. When you have eyes, you depend on eyes to remind you. When you have no eyes left, your brain is left. You hope.
Well, I can tell that makes sense. Your other senses would be heightened and become better because you don't have, one of the main senses to count on.
That's a fact. And smell has become very intense, but memory has improved even because of this, because that's what I have to rely on now. And there's no notes any longer. The notes are all in my head. Well, yeah, so I have little words that I play games with, like take a word and just turn it around and have fun with it and make a sentence out of it. And, take in the morning, just take the word we. Turn it around, you have you.
I love it. So I want to get your thoughts on, how people can, continue to keep their brain fit like that, if they're not blind. For instance, I play Wordle, which is kind of fun. But as I'm doing that, though, I'm really exercising my brain.
Yes. Numbers are really good for people. When I had my eyes, I did a lot of number games, and just taking maybe digits of 5, double digits of 5, and in a row, add those up, and then divide them and divide them and divide them until you can't divide them anymore. That is real good for the brain, because you do lose count on numbers quicker than you lose letters, and that's good. And then taking words apart and making sentences out of them, making something silly out of them in such a day, it's not much different. It's just that my memory has been heightened because I have to rely on that.
My mom used to do Sudoku all the time with the numbers game.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves it. She's not able right now to do it anymore. But boy, I tell you, for years she was. She really became a master of it. She was really good at it. But she's struggling right now. But hey, I want to talk to you about your book, Miracles on My Doorstep. What is this book about?
Well, it's a pilgrimage of my heritage from the Ukraine, coming in from the early or late 1800s, coming to America. Struggles, death, happiness, joy, marriages, you name it. It was all along the way. And becoming a true American, being so thankful to be in a country that gave us an opportunity to work for what we have, and it becomes ours. What a joy to know this, and to be able to worship openly in any form you want, be able to speak and be able to express your feelings without harboring and keeping thoughts in your brain, bitterness. What a country we have. And, I thank God that I had parents that dared to come to America, taught their children to honor their country, but above all, to honor our God. Honoring God versus the first greatest thing of all.
Amen.
Not being afraid to say, yes, I love my Lord, my God.
I talk about my faith occasionally on the show here as well, and thank God I've got a company and some bosses that are, all about it. They said, look,
absolutely.
It's your show, you do you, and that's what we want. We don't want you to hold back on that. There are some countries that some countries, you mentioned Jesus Christ, it's basically, you'd be beheaded in some places,
Yeah, you wouldn't be alive maybe.
Right.
No,
right.
I'm just so thankful that I can share the word of Jesus Christ to others. But I think most of all, having the freedom to earn. I don't have to live on the welfare. I don't have to live on. I can help. My whole goal is to help others,
Right.
teach them to help themselves. This is what America's about: teaching others to help themselves, to do what is right. Yeah, be a strong citizen. But the book goes on to talk about the struggles along the way. My early struggles, they weren't easy. I don't know anyone that had easy struggles.
Right. I mean,
But,
at 91 years old, you've been through a lot. So, I mean,
Sure.
at what age were you when you came to the United States?
I was born in the United States with my
Okay.
parents.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you
So
certainly,
I'm still very blessed.
you've lived through a lot. I mean,
Yep. So we spoke 2 languages in our home, but my folks wouldn't talk to me
Yeah.
in the Ukraine language. You speak English. You
Right,
are an American. They were just reiterated that over and over.
well,
They just
I really want people to check out the book. It's called Miracles on My Doorstep. Lorraine Snyder Hanley, 91 years old and blind, with some great tips, not only on how to live your life and be grateful, but also how to keep your brain, physically fit. I like it. And I've got 3 letters in my Wordle this morning, so I'm struggling with this. I got to get this one accomplished. But Lorraine, thank you so much for being with me. It's been a pleasure and a joy to talk to you. Thank you.
so much. Bye-bye.